many minutes late, Kimmy? 6 minutes? We're nothing views, you're live. Hello, hello, hello. Are they talking to me? Okay, wave. Sorry, I got two cameras going here. One YouTube, one TikTok. We decided to do it a little different way, so you'll have to be patient with me here. And welcome, welcome, welcome. We're talking tonight. This is Laurie from the Real Life's Answers. And for those who don't know me, I'm an enlightened starseed, light worker, transmutational healer, and psychic life coach. And I've been doing that for 34 years. And I started my YouTube channel 1 year ago this Christmas. So congratulations to me for 1 year. Yay! Okay. And tonight we're talking about how to communicate, how to raise your frequency to communicate with your loved ones doing it by yourself. Because it is you can do it. It just takes practice, okay? It takes a lot of practice. I'm sorry, when I look over here, I'm looking at this other camera. Now I'm looking at you. Anyway, this is kind of fun. We never done this before. So, invite to join us as a, what? Go down, joined. Who are we looking at, Kimmy?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay, all right. Well, we're just gonna keep on going here. And we'll probably have to start again and again as others come on YouTube. And this one is really different. I've never ever done TikTok live. I've always just put it on my YouTube where they can press a button and join me with the live, because I can't put my lives on TikTok. So that's why I decided to go live on TikTok, so I can have my lives there. And so welcome, welcome. I'm really, really pleased that you're here tonight, okay? And welcome to all my subscribers. So hit that like, share button, and or you call them followers on TikTok, where it's subscribers on YouTube. So, and questions tonight about passed over people. If you've got a question about a loved one, if you've got a question about death, which is not real, I'm pleased to answer those questions. So I'm still going to wait here because I'm still waiting for YouTube. Takes a little while to get going. By the time they get on here, I've got to re-say everything over again. Is that one you, Kimmy? Okay. All right. Sorry, I was just talking to my assistant because she's a big help here, especially with two cameras going at the same time. Jay McMullen joined. Prophet Jafar joined. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming tonight. So we're going to go ahead and start because we can't wait for everybody on every channel here. So let's begin. What would you like to know about how to talk to your loved ones? Like I do passed over loved ones and all that kind of stuff here. And so tonight it's about how to reach them, how to raise your vibration in order to actually understand what they're saying to you. Okay, now we've got YouTube coming on here. Hello, Kelly. How you doing tonight, dear? Thanks for coming on, and thank you for coming to my live. I'm looking at two different cameras here. So those who don't know me, I'm an enlightened starseed, light worker, transmutational healer, and psychic life coach. Tonight we're talking about how you can talk to your loved ones and start to practice it. It's a practice, okay? It's not something that can happen overnight, but there's a lot of people that are really getting messages and they think they're not getting them because it's not real, that they don't have that superpower, but you really, really do. You do. it's all built in. It's just that you've never been trained to actually understand them. So again, hit that like, share button. And I'm so grateful for TikTok to be on, because I'm going live on TikTok at the same time as YouTube now, because I should be, because I'm on both platforms. So I'm very, very pleased that TikTokers are showing up here. So like, share, subscribe. So we're going to get right into it, okay? So how to raise your vibration as a daily routine, okay? So a daily routine is always get into gratitude. When you get into gratitude, your where is my chart here? Your vibration in gratitude. I'm just gonna see here. Desire, fear, courage, willingness, reason, love, joy. It's gratitude's got to be in here between. When you get into gratitude, you're looking at acceptance, reason, 400. Once you hit 500, that 500 hertz, that's love and above, okay? And love and above is where you're really starting to vibrate at higher density. So you're starting to reach other entities. They don't have a body, but they are there. Trust me, they're there. So when you start to get to a vibrational of 540, you're looking at joy, supreme joy all the time. When you start looking at peace, you're looking at 600 hertz, okay? Raising your vibration to 600 hertz. Enlightenment, when you start to understand what the heck is going on the planet, what we're doing here, and you're really peaceful with it, and you're starting to get enlightened and get your psychic abilities on board, which you've always had, you're looking at 700 plus hertz is what you're going at, okay? So questions here are really good. How to raise your vibration. So welcome again. So we need to go into gratitude every day. When you first wake up in the morning, I am so grateful that I woke up this morning. Start to raise your vibration every morning in that way, because when you do, you start your day with gratitude, you're going to have a higher vibration all through the day. When you feel yourself slipping, think of something that you're grateful for, okay? It will really help. Mindful consumption, pay attention to what you eat and drink, as also the media. Get away from that media. You know, all they talk about is doom and gloom. And it's half of it isn't even true. It's just to keep you in a lower vibrational state. Kelly said hi. Thank you, Kelly. Thanks for coming on. What's my favorite thing to do? Oh, well, that's a good question. My favorite thing to do is what I'm doing right now, is helping people understand their abilities to do all the things that they could do, and to be abundant, to be happy, to have everything they ever wanted. You know, Prime Creator wants you to have all those things. It's not a God in the sky that's bringing judgment to you. You know, it's how you elevate your consciousness in order to receive it. So what you ask, you shall receive, but you need to be in a receiving mode, right? If you're vibrating at a really low rate of fear, fear is like 100 hertz, right? But fear you can use as fuel, you know? Use it as fuel to push you forward, okay? Pushing forward. Verma joined, say hi. Hi there. How are you doing? Thanks for coming. And Stephanie Clout, thanks for being here. I really, really appreciate it. So it's all about how to raise it to a level where you can go into a higher dimensional frequency. You actually meet them halfway, okay? My daughter passed away, I don't know, it's 17 years now, I believe. And, you know, it's devastating. It brings you down. But what I learned from that, and now she's one of my main guides that goes in and gets other people for me and says, this person wants to talk. This is their message. And somebody on here says, oh, that's for me. You know, it's great. I went through a lot in order to do this, but I didn't lose my daughter. She's not in embodiment, but she's there, trust me, and she's here tonight and waiting for your questions. So spend time in nature. When you spend time in nature, you relax. You relax the body and it frees the mind, okay? So it frees you up enough to allow your vibration to go higher, okay? But prepare. The most important thing I can ask you to do is to prepare a sacred, special place to do this. If you go to that same special, sacred place to do this, your guides, your angels, your passed over loved ones are going to meet you there because it's something what they do. So designate a quiet area with meaningful items like a photo of the deceased, a white candle, or a favorite flower to liven up the energetic intention, okay? Ground and protect. Before attempting any contact, visualize and surrounded by white light for protection and clarity, okay? I'm going to pick this energy up, clarity and peace of mind, and no one is allowed in this space except so-and-so that you've asked for, okay? And your guides, your angels. Set intentions. Be clear about what you want to communicate. Being clear about what you want to communicate to them. Ask from the heart without demanding specific outcomes, okay? If you've got your ego in the way and you wanted a specific outcome, you're going to be lost because higher dimensional frequencies go by the heart chakra. Which your heart chakra is open, you will read everything. Your heart is more powerful than your head, than your brain, okay? We use the heart and then it filters up through the brain in order to get the message, okay? So, targeted meditation techniques. Take a photo of the person you want to talk to, okay? And visualize them through the Christ center, which is your third eye. Visualize that you're speaking to them between the eyebrows. Mentally recall their voice. Remember their voice. How was it to you? And the time you shared. For their energy will start to come through. And as their energy starts to come through, you'll feel it through your whole body. And you'll go, holy, holy moly. And you might smell a scent that they used to wear in their aftershave or their perfume, if it's a woman. You may smell, I smell a tobacco smoke when a certain person comes to me because they smoked a pipe. And you start to really recognize all these different things. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, about my daughter, thank you very much. She's been gone for quite a while, but she's not, yeah, it hurt for a long, long time. 2 years I could not talk to anyone, but I learned a lot. I'm quite the loner. For 17 years, I was quite all by myself, learning all these things in order to teach it, okay? I didn't know at the time. All these things happened for a reason. And she was the most beautiful, wonderful girl you could ever ask for in a daughter. And she died in a car crash. But those reasons are there. And I'm so glad that I can communicate with her now. And she said, remember, Mom, this is part of your soul contract. Remember your soul contract. So she helped me with soul contracts, and other guides came in to help me with other things. And all of my, I've been using my psychic abilities since childhood and been told, oh, she needs to go to a mental ward. No. That's to keep you small and stupid. And as time goes by, hooray, we're all here and learning these things because we're just relearning. We're remembering who we actually are. We have all of these gifts you were given by the Prime Creator. You're not separate, so why would you not have those gifts, okay? I would just want you to really think about that. And preparing that special space for that loved one is so important. If you want to get a hold of your father who passed, or your brother, or your cousin, or your sister, your best friend who broke your heart, They want to get through. They really want to get through. And it's going to be easier and easier for them to get through because the veil is thinning between the earth and the heavenly realms. Okay? All of that, heaven has always been on earth. It's whether you recognize it or not. If you recognize everything on the outside that's collapsing, all of the 3D stuff that's collapsing, you see it in the banking system, in the health system, it's all going down because we're going to a new system. And that is the remembrance of who you truly are. We're going to the golden age of light, okay? And that is to remember who you truly are. And all of your gifts go with that. And it's an exciting time. It's a real exciting time. I want you to get really excited about these things. Mental telepathy is the way of communication in higher realms. We don't speak words. I mean, they taught us words that would keep you low vibrating. They fed us food that would keep you low vibrating. So you have to understand, you got to take your things into your own hands and realize that you are more than just a body. Okay? My guides are really saying, come on, tell them they are more than that. You're a being of light having a human experience. So tell us about your experiences, because your experiences is what raise your vibration, is how you take it. Okay? I'm just going to look a little bit at TikTok here. Let's see. Okay, joined. Oh boy, we got a lot going on here. Thank you for coming. So the targeted technique would be a photo visualization. If you really want to get in touch with somebody, look at their photo, study their photo, remember how their voice was, okay? Remember what you shared with each other, whatever that may be. And that energy will immediately be there, because that energy can be, we are quantum. We can be in several different places all at once. And if we don't start learning that, you're going to be a problem, because I'm in several places. My consciousness is in several places. And I've learned how to do that. And that's one of our teachings that we're going to have here in the new year, is about how to use mental telepathy, how to reach our loved ones, because going into the fourth and fifth dimensional frequencies, you are raising. There's no way you cannot. And it can be a little bit easier for you, or if you fight it, then you're going to have some real ascension symptoms, because what you're doing is your body is going from a carbon-based body to partial crystalline. And when you receive partial crystalline, you are raising in consciousness. That's your light body, okay? So the light body is saying, I want to talk to them. I want to be there, because all this other stuff doesn't matter, All this lower vibration taught you is death, taxes, and keep you small so they can keep feeding off you. That's over, big time. And if you need help with going higher in your realities and your gifts, or you need to talk to a loved one, or whatever it may be, Life's Answers, Laurie.com. It's a beautiful place to go, and it'll tell you all kinds of things about me. And you can submit and get an private appointment with me. And because I do this privately, this channels are free, because I'm trying to hit as many people as we can. Everybody knows about disclosures happening. Yes, and I'm so grateful for these disclosures. But here we talk about how to get through it, because these disclosures are going to really hit massively in 2026. Okay, things are going to come out, even in the mass media, that's going to blow your mind, and you're going to have to know how to take care of it, and so it doesn't set you back. Okay, like I said, I was 15 years by myself learning these things and learning about the self, and it's not an easy process, but it's getting easier for people. Okay, because we're all coming out as star seeds in order to assist you with this process. So please ask your questions. Like Jesus. Yes, do like Jesus. Absolutely. Jesus came here to show you the way. He didn't come here for you to worship him. He came here to show you the way. He said, you shall do more than I. And that's what's happening right now. You know, he came in, Prime Creator came in physical form in order to teach you that you are like him. And you are able to do these things. We have to get past the point that we need somebody to save us. Jesus ain't coming here to save us. You're all getting Christ consciousness. This is what this is about, is Christ consciousness. So if we have, everybody starts having Christ consciousness, they can't kill us all, can they? Right? So there's massive people changing and tuning in, and I'm so, so grateful. Okay, let's talk about the meeting place, so you've got your sacred space. The meeting place in meditation, visualize a peaceful setting like your field or garden with a bench. Invite your loved one to sit with you and wait for subtle shifts in the environment or your thoughts, because sometimes your thoughts are not your own. Mental telepathy is coming on board really fast. I read people like a book. When my client comes in, I know what kind of mood they're in. I know what they're going through. And I tell them all that first. Then I do a card reading and they just say, wow, how did you know that? Well, you can know it too if you only allow yourself to be open enough to do so. Open enough but protected, you know? And go back to my video where there is a chakra meditation to cleanse and clear your chakras, okay? When you cleanse and clear your chakras, it's much easier for that energy to get in as well. But you don't want to let lower formed energies in. So, deep quiet. Sit in absolute darkness or without noise. Like, you just need to get away from distractions and relax. The more you relax, the more you know. I teach automatic writing. It is one of the most simplest ways to get through. And you just keep writing. Don't let your ego into it. Ego is edging God out, okay? So you just let your pen flow and you'll be amazed what you get. It's all about starting and doing it, okay? So, automatic writing. Meditate, ask your question, and free write several minutes without judgment or editing. You may find their voice responding through your hand. You may find things just happening that is out of the norm, and they want you to pay attention to that. They're trying really hard. When I first began to communicate with my daughter, I know this is long, but I'm going to tell you a little story. When I first started communicating with her, I bought her, it was her birthday, and she was coming home. She did not make it home. But her birthstone was a diamond, so I bought her a little diamond ring because she always wanted a diamond ring. And I put it on her finger. Join my fan club, okie dokie. And in her coffin. And one day I was sitting in my office and I saw her, plain as day, of course, see-through, but I saw her and her hand went right in front of me, just like this. And she showed me that she had the diamond on her finger. I tell you, I cried tears of joy because all the work I had done and all the work she had done, we set a soul contract to go through this together in order to raise our consciousness, in order to help the planet. So she died to help me grow. How grateful and loving is that? It's beyond words for me, okay? And I love her, and I would love to see her physically, but that's not possible. And we did make this contract, and she is my main guide to the other side. So if there's somebody you really need to get through to, please ask, and I can help you do so if you're in distress, and let you know how that person is doing. Okay? Is it possible to communicate with deceased loved ones? Of course. If you're doing the things I'm asking you to do, it's going to get a lot easier. The most thing is to quiet the mind, okay? Quiet the mind and rise in consciousness, because the energies that are hitting the planet are helping you rise in consciousness. Heaven is on earth, and it's always been here. Which path are you going to take? Are you going to take the fear path, or are you going to take the path of love and less resistance? It's up to you. Either path is going to bring you back to the light. It's impossible not to, because you're part of God, and that will never ever change. Okay? It's just that this 26,000 year cycle is changing to heaven on earth. So trust your intuition. Okay? Be patient. Communicate with images. Your mind's eye, a sudden scent, or a song on the radio. Do not chase or force the experience. You know, when I'm not feeling well and I'm thinking, oh, I'm feeling sorry for myself, I lost my daughter, and I'm going on like a cowboy song, you know, lost my wife and kids and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, a song will come on, and I know that it's her, okay? And it sends shock waves through your system to know that they're really there. But sorry to go back again, but the first thing that I knew it was her, okay, is I held up my hand and I said, if you're really her, my daughter, would you write an S? Her name was Sylvia. Would you please write an S in my hand? And by golly, she wrote that S in my hand. And I felt pure joy going through me. It was a joy that it was so, you couldn't comprehend it. And that's what we're going to, is back to joy, and not this fear-based that you must work for a living. You must give yourself. No, we're going to a place where we're not going anywhere. It's coming to us. And as we rise in consciousness, all these things fall away, okay? So trust your intuition. Everybody's logical in the mind, Open your heart chakra. When you start to open that heart chakra and let it crack and let it open, man, a flood of love comes through. And it may feel like thoughts pop into your mind. Well, it is. So when a thought pops into your mind, that means it's a message, okay? It's a message, and so you got to figure out who that message is from. And avoid over-analyzing it, whether it's real or in the moment, okay? If you analyze, is this really real? This can't be real. That's logic. That's your ego. If you stay in the moment, you'll get a message like you would not believe, okay? So I want you to know you have all the capacity to do this for yourself. Excuse me, I have to take a drink. I've been talking all day with clients and get really dry. Okay, so we're going to do a little reading here. I'm going to ask these past, my guides and angels and Prime Creator to say, am I correct with what I'm telling you? And is there something else that they would like you to know in order to get a hold of them, okay? I'm not really, no, okay, in tune with this TikTok one. So my assistant's trying to help me out here. I'm so used to just YouTube and cleanse and clear the cards. Thank you. Everybody says, well, there's not very many people on here. A lot of my clients say, you should have thousands by now. You're so good at teaching. You're so good at this, because I've done it one-on-one. and they feel that everything should just happen now for me. It's okay. If I help one person on here discover their true self and assist them in any way I can, I have done my duties. I am here to service humanity, okay? But a private reading, Laurie, Life's Answers, Laurie.com, or there's an email in my YouTube, and you can go to that, okay? All right, thank you, thank you, thank you. Guides, angels, loving masters, my beautiful prime creator, what have you got to say about this little reading tonight about how you can open up and get messages for yourself, for your loved ones that have passed over? Because they're just without a body. That's all. Can you tell us what else we need to know? What's happening to us in order to be able to do this? What is happening to us in order to be able to do this? Please let us know. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let us know what is going on. All right. A right comes out is angel of vision. Someone is not revealing part of the story. Trust your feelings over what others say. Okay, these eyes coming out of the sky, these are energetic eyes, okay? And they're telling you that you can fly. You can. Who told you you couldn't fly? Who told you you couldn't communicate with us? Who told you this? They're saying, believe in your heart and you will know, because the dark ones have told you that you cannot do these things. And it's a lie. So that's in the past position. So we are now climbing into a place where we're starting to remember. And we're doing this without anyone's permission. You don't need permission. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can you please tell us more about this being able to talk to loved ones? Okay. What else do we need to know about that? Thank you, thank you, thank you. What else do we need to know about talking to our loved ones? All right. Angel of expression. Speak your truth and express yourself clearly. Okay, so when you're in your sacred space, express yourself clearly, what it is you want. But don't do it from the brain. Do it from your heart. When you do it from your heart, you're going to get that real action coming through. And that's in the now moment. They're asking you, talk to us, we're here, talk to us. What else would you like to say, passed over loved ones? What else would you like to say? Oh dear. Angel of psychic ability. Your intuitive and psychic abilities are strong at present. Great. They're telling me my abilities are strong at present. I'm telling you the truth, but so are yours. And this is a near future card. So your abilities are going to come on board. So it's best you learn how to use them. Otherwise, you're going to get really mixed up when they really come on board. Okay? And just one more. So give us another outcome of this. What is going on the planet today with all that? How can we talk to our past over loved ones, our guides, our angels? What's happening with that? And how do we do that? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Goddess of Awakening. Hooray, hooray, hooray. This is a wondrous time of exploration and creativity. Yes. Move your body. Sway to the music. Open yourself up, because you're getting light from the stars, from the sun. All of these waves of light are coming through and into your cells, okay? They're coming into your cells, and they are going to massively wake you up. As we go into 2026, it's going to be really, really massive. So let me get some clarifiers on that. Pens and clear, pens and clear. Can you please give me a clarifying card for the angel of vision? Someone's not telling part of the story. Well, that'll be the lower form. They don't want you to know. How can you clarify this for us? Thank you, thank you, thank you. How can you clarify this? Oop, something wants to come out here. We got King of Raphael. Oh, yay. Warm, generous, honorable, refined. Yes, it's safe to trust. It's safe to trust your heart. The ability to accomplish many things all at once. Follow your creative passion. There's a lot of you out there that are not following your creative passion. You're doing a job because you think you got to make money in order to do it. You're not worthy enough for it to just come to you. Well, that's a lie. You are worthy, and you were born worthy, and you're starting to understand that you're born worthy, okay? And I keep forgetting, welcome, TikTok, for coming in to my live tonight. I really appreciate you. Raphael is the healer, okay? And he is in the water because, again, these elements are here for you. I take a salt bath every night because I have to wash away all lower formed energy. Okay, I ask the water, talk to the water. The water is alive. Everything on this planet is alive. So I say, thank you, water. Thank you for washing away all lower formed energy, all residue from any person, place, thing, thought, form, object, living or dead, this world or the next. I'm so grateful to be cleansed and cleared, and shut me down. I don't want any more messages today. Thank you, and I am granted. Okay, so I am a Pisces, and I am a water sign, and a water sign goes deep. It dives deep to the deepest ocean to bring you the truth. Okay, and that's what I'm here to do. Let's get another clarifier here. Angel of expression, speak your truth. All right, am I speaking my truth tonight or what? I love it. Thank you. Please tell me, Angel of expression, what is it for a confirmation card? What would you, whoa, they're flying all over the room. Okay, what do we got here? Oh my goodness sake. We got a lot. Oh, we got some major arcanas here. All right. We just had the King of Raphael. We got the Queen right beside it. By expressing your truth, you become the King and the Queen of your life. Enjoy. Now, follow your heart. What have I been telling you? Follow your heart. A love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. I am giving you trustworthy psychic information. We are not psychic people. These are our natural gifts. We just forgot, and we're all into remembrance. So, and she's in, the water is the most wonderful cleanser to when you've had some issues, you know. And so we got the King and the Queen. So somebody's telling you a lie. So the King is there to tell you the truth. And the Queen is telling you, express yourself clearly. Don't be afraid to tell it like it is. Fear is there to drive you into the truth. If you let you take it down, if you take it down, let that energy take you down, you'll get lost. Don't let it do that. Stand your ground. Have a boundary. The fear is there to teach you. Okay? Now, let's, these more came out here. So, Angel of Psychic Ability, we've got Leap of Faith. Believe in yourself, listen to your heart, and do what gives you joy. Absolutely. Because when you do what gives you joy, it raises your vibration. So you can do all the things you were supposed to do here to be. And here we've got Leap of Faith, and this is a major arcana. And you see his dog is right behind him. A dog is the most loyal companion you could ever have. So it's telling you, all of your guides and angels are right behind you. You're not lost, you're not forgotten, you're loved. And you got to take that leap of faith in order to get back to your true self. And you've got the angels right behind that. You've got butterflies, which are transformation. This is Archangel Metatron. And believe in yourself, listen to your heart, and do what gives you joy. All right. And then we've got Three of Ariel. Do what you love. A time of great personal growth in your career, in working with others in cooperative manner. Get some information about who you truly are, okay? Because you're so much more than you make yourself out to be. And the last one is the Sun. The Sun is the most happiest card in the whole deck. The Sun is joy. So life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspire success. You will have success if you follow your heart. If you keep following complete logic, you're going to have some problems, because this cycle that is ending, we need to think from the heart. And nobody can lie to me, because I'll know. All right, so let's get a message from Prime Creator. Oh no, I want to get a soul message first. Where is our soul at a collective level of being able to communicate with our loved ones that are passed over? That's what I would like to know. Thank you, guides, angels, loving masters, Prime Creator. Please tell us where the collective soul is at. Where is our collective soul at this time and moment in knowing that we can communicate with others and like our star family, our soul family, and our loved ones that we've incarnated with over and over and over. Where is the collective soul at this time? Can you please tell me? Can you please tell me? Oh la la, number 13. Everybody says that's an unlucky number. It's the most luckiest number you could ever have. This is rebirth. You're in the womb for rebirth, okay? And that rebirthing process is what we're going through right at this time. Where is that book, Kimmy? Here it is. Found it. I've got so much going on this desk. I need a newer desk for Christmas. Santa, can you give me a new desk for Christmas? Thank you. 13. Let's see here. Yes, rebirth. Now is the time for quiet retreat and rest. It's a wonderful opportunity to nourish your heart, mind, and soul. The Universal Mother has taken you into her womb in preparation for rebirth. You are being called to rediscover yourself. What have I been saying this whole time? Okay? Take a clear evaluation of your life, relationships, and your own self-worth. Take time away in solitude. During this time of reflections, you may notice things that no longer serve you are simply falling away. That's happening to a lot of people. All of a sudden, I'm getting a divorce. Why? I got fired. It's a horrible thing. But you know what? 10 days later, you had several job opportunities that came up that would never, ever have happened if you didn't leave that job. So if you don't have enough guts to leave it yourself, the universe is going to take it away. It's however you want to go. And these changes during this powerful process is okay. Everything is exactly how it should be. Everything. It's okay. We're going to be okay with it. So that's a wonderful, that the collective consciousness is coming into that knowingness, okay? Now, these are my Prime Creator cards. Thank you, Prime Creator, my loving God, Source, all that is, that birthed all of this into reality. Can you please tell us, what would you like to know? What would you like your beings of light to know with this whole reading about being able to rise in consciousness and do things all at the same time and loved ones, all of that? What would you like to say to them? You are a beautiful soul. Look within and you will see it. There's a pearl in your heart. Close your eyes and feel it. The most precious thing inside of you. Calm your mind, meditate, and you will feel your soul's infinite spiritual realm. In looking within, you will never go without. When you look within, heaven is within you. And then it comes out and you actually see it in your physical awareness. Okay? Can you please give us another one, Prime Creator? What would you like to say to your beings of light here on the planet today? A pool of suppressed emotions lies trapped within you, and it's time for you to release them. Allow your feelings and emotions to surface. You are safe. You're safe. It's okay to open your heart and be vulnerable. This is a time for healing old wounds. The healing process is a blessing, not a curse. It's true. We look at things like good, bad, we're leaving that. That's third dimensional thinking. So let's say, what is the last one you would like to say to your beautiful beings of light? What would you like to say to them at this time that they're going through all this upheaval? I come awaken sleeping hearts. Like a bolt of lightning from the astral world, I appear as an inspiration, a dream, or idea. I fill the heart with creative light and illuminate your mind so that the universe and all creation can find space within your soul. This is a time for dreaming big. The possibilities are endless. They are. Leave the S-I-S-H-I-T behind. What no longer serves you. Let it go. Don't try to hang on to something that is no longer serving you, because it'll keep your vibration so much lower, right? So, oh, wow. Here they are. This is just passed over loved ones cards, your guides, your angels, right? Okay. Thank you, guides, angels, passed over loved ones. What would you like to say to the beings of light here? Whoa, that one really popped out. Let's see what they've got to say. Guardian angel. All unfolds in perfect timing. You are within divine will. Focus only on love, and all you truly desire will manifest at the most perfect moment. Be patient. I, your guardian angel, am watching over you. Okay? We all have them. They've never left us, okay? All right. Passed over loved ones, angels, guides, heavenly masters. Jesus was a master. Buddha was a master. We are masters here. Look, I've got my M on both hands, which means master. I've mastered all of these. I came into this planet in order to serve humanity, to bring you back into the light and to notice what you are. I've got the moon, which is the half moon, on both hands. So, lower formed energy does not like me, because I am spreading the word. And that's what star seeds do. So what is it you got to say about what I just said? We got a prayer here. Dear guardian angel, assist me to be flexible in my attitudes and belief. Assist me to not fear the transition nature of life. Assist me to remember the eternal light which emanates from my soul, the eternal light which emanates from the heart of every living thing. Assist me to remember that I am eternally guided and loved by God and all creation. Absolutely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One more from our guardian angels and our masters, guides, whoever wants to speak. What are we doing here? Give us one to pop out again like you did before. One more, please. Thank you, thank you. One more, one more. All right. Believe in yourself. You are wonders of creation. Wash away the fear and discover you're truly a shining star. Allow that around you just to be. Let go of trying to control for the life of light of your soul will guide you through and towards love. Remember, you're born through explosions of love. Love illuminates all things. Never forget you're truly a shining star, because we're stardust. You know, I know that I'm a star seed, and I'm on this planet right now to serve. But I know where I came from, another star system. And I know exactly what I'm doing. And it was difficult in the beginning because I felt alone. I was just a little girl. But this life has really taught me a lot of things, and I really like to teach you. So let's get one overall card here. I'd like for this overall reading today about talking to your loved ones, getting your answers, cleanse clear. What is the overall message, angels, for this reading today? What is the overall messages for everyone watching or who's going to watch later on in the replay? What have you got to say about this? What have you got to say? Positivity. When you are positive, you keep directing a stream of high vibrational energy within your thoughts, words, and actions. This affects others, and they help you towards your purpose. The angels are aware of the power of your positivity, and they will support you in your intentions. You choose your thoughts and attitudes, so focus on loving, abundant, and successful outcomes in every area of your life. Your positivity will make you feel happy, healthy, and fulfilled. Affirmation: I am positive and strong. That's wonderful. That is a wonderful overall card. Being positive and being positive through all this upheaval. Okay? So, is there any questions out there with this reading today? Is there any questions? Okay, what is my, oh, I answered that. What is my favorite thing to do? This is my favorite thing to do. Besides, maybe, because I consider this my, I'm not going to say job, that's a really low form word, um, assisting others. I love to do many things. I love the outdoors. I love to be in nature. I love animals. Animals come to me, even wild animals. And I love nature completely. I love the mountains. I love to go to the mountains and stay in a little log cabin for a few days and contemplate and really love nature. That's my most favorite thing. Sigmund 67, hi, I didn't say hi to you. I'm very sorry. You're the best. Okay, well, thank you, Kelly. That is wonderful. Thank you there for saying that. So, soul messages and energy healing. Invite Stacy to co-host now. I'm just not so sure with this TikTok thing, but welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm looking at two different cameras here, and so if there's no questions, if you have a particular question, I'd like to answer it now. Because we're going to have a quick loved one come through here. There's one standing right behind me. So I have one coming through right at this moment. So I'm going to take a drink and let that loved one come through. It's easier for somebody on the line here, or it's for somebody who's going to watch it. And her name is Maggie. Maggie, what would you like to say, Maggie? Well, Maggie is here to let you know that she did not fall off the horse. Something spooked the horse and she fell off the horse by somebody spooking it. She was a real horse rider. At the age of 4 years old, she was riding a horse. She's showing me this. And Maggie says, why didn't you believe me? Because she did live for a little while, I guess, maybe 72 hours. And she's trying to get through that. It was not my fault. And you did teach me right, because somebody is feeling guilt. I've got these cards all over here. Somebody's feeling guilt, and you shouldn't feel guilty because it wasn't your fault. The horse got spooked. I fell off, went underneath the horse, and it hit her right in the face, in the throat, in the heart. And she was gone after 72 hours. They tried to revive her, and she would have been a vegetable, she said, if she waked up. And she was only, I think, 12. She's showing me 1 and 2. And she's got short blonde hair, not dark, not light blonde, but a medium blonde. And it's about to here. She has beautiful, beautiful, big, beautiful blue eyes, long eyelashes, and a very beautiful girl. And said she went doing what she loved. And she really loved horses. She lived on a ranch, and from day one, she was always with the horses, and she would comb them, groom them, and then she learned how to ride. And she had a special person named Stacy. I believe that's what she's saying. Stacy taught me all the things I needed to know, and so I'm going to get another message here from her that she's trying to come through. And what else do you want to say, Maggie? What else do you want to say about this? Because she's really, really self-criticism. We, your angels, are asking you to please be more compassionate towards yourself. So she's asking you to be more compassionate towards yourself, because replace those negative thoughts with positive ones. You're a wondrous being of light, and you think that you're less than perfect. Remember, I am a divine light, and I exist in all things. So she's telling me that she's gone back to the light and knows all this, and really wants to come through to tell her parents that they need to heal. This only happened about 2 years ago. And she's telling me it's time to heal. It's time to love. It's time to be with your other children. You've kind of taken yourself away from it, and gone into this hiding. And I understand that really clearly because when my daughter died, I couldn't speak to anybody for 2 years. My son said to me, Mom, can you wake up now because I'm still here? The lights went on, okay? And she started communicating with me. So, anyways, this person, Maggie's got another, what do you want? Oh, forgiveness. Holding on to past hurt is preventing you from moving forward and achieving your heart's desire. Let go. Forgiveness does not mean you condone another's actions. It simply means that you're no longer willing to be a victim or a person event. Then blame is a waste of your time and energy. Bless the surrendering past. In this you're doing will reclaim the joy of life. You need to forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. She is saying you've done nothing wrong. Please go on and enjoy. And she loved Christmas. Christmas is coming. She shows me this little ornament with her name on it, and you putting it on the tree, and you always put it on the tree. So thank you, Maggie. I'm going to let Maggie go now, and so that energy is slipping away. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming in. So we'll do more than that. If somebody wants to come in, please come in. Ask the questions. I can only answer if they ask. Okay? So let's see on there. We don't have any questions there. All right. Well, we're going to end the live. And again, if you have some questions, you want a private reading, please go to lifesanswerslaurie.com. And just a reminder, next Thursday there'll be no live because it's Christmas and we're taking that Thursday off. So we won't be here. But the following Thursday, we will be here. And if there's something you want to talk about, please put it in the comments and let us know what you would like to talk about. This is a channel of all different kinds of spirituality. It's not just one basic thing. I'm here to teach all kinds. We're at every level. Okay? And next year, I have 2 guest speakers coming in right in January, in mid-January. And I'm going to make an announcement about that. So it's going to be exciting. And they're going to tell us about their issues that they've had, and when they came to me, how much it changed. So that's wonderful. I've been working hard at getting somebody to come forward with their issues, and it's hard because it's private, but this person really wants to spread the word and how much it's helped them. Anyway, never dimming your light for anyone. Thank you for this live, and please, TikTok, YouTube, you know where I am, lifesanswerslaurie.com. Never dimming your light for anyone. Have a wonderful evening, and namaste. Wow, Kimmy. That was live.